The X-Men films have always drawn inspiration from the comics, but the Wolverine looks to be the closest Fox has ever come to a direct adaptation of a specific storyline. So let's take a look back at the history of Logan as it relates to the new film. Be warned though, spoilers from the comics follow. The movie is heavily inspired by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller's 1982 miniseries simply titled Wolverine. As hard as it is to imagine now, Wolverine was just an ensemble player back then, until this story happened, that is, making his first solo adventure and helping to kickstart the massive popularity he enjoys today. The comic sees Logan traveling to Japan. There, he tries to win the heart of the fair lady Mariko. Unfortunately, that puts him at odds with Mariko's father, the ruthless Yakuza crime lord Shingen. He sees Wolverine as Gaijin, a mongrel outsider with no honor. Logan is brought down low, only to team up with the mysterious and streetwise ninja Yukio to battle Shingen, reclaim his honor, and earn the right to be with Mariko. The story was the first to explore Wolverine's strong connection to Japan and his status as a Ronin, a wandering, masterless samurai. It was also one of the first times that readers were able to peer beneath Wolverine's tough exterior and see the troubled, passionate man beneath. Unlike in the comic, Shingen appears to be an ally of Wolverine in the movie. We know that Logan saved him in World War II during an atomic blast, and Shingen wishes to repay that debt by taking away his healing factor and finally ending his torturous immortality. But while his motives appear to be benevolent, if this Shingen is anything like his comic book counterpart, he just might have more sinister motives in mind. Meanwhile, the presence of Silver Samurai and Viper in the film suggests a call out to Uncanny X-Men 172 and 173. In those issues, Wolverine's marriage to Mariko was cut short when Silver Samurai appeared to seek revenge for the death of his father. The illegitimate son of Shingen, he is an outsider in his own way. The samurai initially viewed Logan as an obstacle to claiming his father's throne as a crime lord. However, in the later years, both men came to respect each other as honorable warriors. Silver Samurai's mutant power allows him to charge his sword, making it strong enough to withstand even Wolverine's claws. In this movie though, it looks like he'll be donning a giant armored suit. That could work too. Viper, meanwhile, has also battled Logan many other times over the years. A terrorist leader, expert in hand-to-hand combat, and specialist with deadly poisons, she's also a member of the villainous organization Hydra. That's put her up against the likes of Nick Fury and Captain America too. But since Fox doesn't hold the rights to those characters, she'll be flying solo in this film. Another aspect of the Wolverine explores what happens when Logan loses his healing factor, making him a mere mortal. We've seen this type of thing in the comics too, like during the 1993 X-Men crossover Fatal Attractions, which did not involve Glenn Close. Instead, after having the adamantium on his bones violently ripped out by Magneto, Wolverine's healing factor shorted out, giving a newfound sense of danger to each and every fight. And then there's Jean Grey, who we've glimpsed in the trailers for the new movie. The thing is, the Wolverine takes place after X-Men The Last Stand, where Jean died, at Logan's hand no less. How she might be back in dream form or otherwise remains a mystery as of now. But Hugh Jackman has said that Jean represents one of the most important relationships in Logan's life. And let's not forget, she's also the Phoenix who has been resurrected multiple times. Whatever the case, it's clear that the movie is closely adhering to some of the character's greatest comic book storylines. As for how this will all play out on the big screen, we'll know soon enough when The Wolverine hits in July.